Please welcome Hillary B. Smith.
Told you about our plane ride.
Yeah.
He did.
We talked until Nebraska and then slept the whole way, and I can now honestly say I have slept with Ty Treadwell.
That's right. So
And
let's
he put me to sleep.
talk your ear off.
Very
Listen,
funny.
I just want to warn you that Catherine Hicklin watches every show. And when Catherine Hicklin was on, she ripped on your haircut during the food fight. You know what I'm talking? I just want, I don't want to, set anything up.
I'm out of this. I'm staying out of it.
You know, she actually had every right to. I did look like I got
But you
hit.
did it on television, right? You did that on the show.
We did it on television, absolutely did it on
Right.
television. There was a storyline where Nora thinks that Bo has been having an affair with Georgie, her secretary. This is years ago. Oh, there's some nods, good old days.
Yeah.
And she goes into the bathroom with some razor blades. Sam's there in his taller, older configuration, Cale Brown. And she goes into the bathroom with razor blades, and it looks like she's going to slit her wrists. And Sam breaks down the door, and no, she's hacking her hair off, which was very interesting how we had to do it. We had Antonio come and do the Sadu, who does wonderful cuts for a wonderful actress, and he had to cut it in such a way that we still had extensions in that I could hack out, and then Cale's character sort of fixed it, so it had to look like a lawyer cut my hair. And yet still be kind of presentable.
It's funny.
And obviously, we failed, according to Catherine.
Now, do you two get along in real life?
Yes.
Yes.
I call her Puss Puss.
Okay, so yes, you do.
Yes, we do. Yes, actually, she was my, I stay with her and Michael a lot before I got a place in the city.
Michael's Michael Knight,
Michael
in case you
Knight.
guys don't.
And they have a cool place. I've been there. It's a very cool
I
place.
call it the Night Inn.
The night
Or the
night.
drive-in, right?
Or the drive-in, but the Night Inn, because it's, and I literally, she would have pajamas for me. We'd all walk around in our silk pajamas.
Cute.
They have the most fabulous collection of pajamas I've ever seen.
Really?
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Well, that's because
first
Michael
of all,
Knight's like Hefner.
He is.
He's got all these silk pajamas.
And
man.
she does too, and so I would get in them, and the three of us would sit around and have a pajama party, and in the morning he'd come in with coffee and kiss me on the forehead. I'm like, I like it here.
Not leaving.
I like it here.
And that is because you have a place not in the city.
Not in the
You
city.
live
I
outside the city.
outside with cows and horses and
Great.
sheep. We used to raise sheep and chickens.
What were the names of your chickens?
We had Tony, Orlando, and Dawn.
And the names of your sheep?
We had 1 ram and 4 ewes. We're sort of a Mormon society as far as one rooster, 2 hens, and 1 ram and 4 ewes. And it was Vinny and Vinny and the girls. We had, except for the day that my husband walked, we had Yin and Yang, and we had Millicent, and I had Liz. And my husband came in one day, and he said, you know, the one with the pretty little blonde curls, what's her name?
Back off.
You're worried. You're in trouble there.
He's out in the snow in his suit. He's just come back from the office, and one of and our sheep never could figure out when to mate to have babies in the spring. They kind of got together to have them in the middle of the snow. And he's there in his suit, 1 arm. And he's delivering the second twin because the ewe was having a problem. I, on the other hand, immediately went upstairs, painted my nails, and went, I can't.
You're a smart woman.
Oh, yeah.
A very smart woman.
So this is actually 3rd soap? Yeah, because you were on
soap.
Doctors
Doctors
first,
first.
then As the World Turns.
Yeah.
You had an interesting, interesting co-star on As the World Turns, your son, right?
I did.
He originated the role.
He originated the role of Adam. He played it.
From
Yeah.
Fixie.
I had my daughter, who's 2.5 years older, and I never saw her. I literally would leave the house before she'd wake up, and I'd get there, and she'd be asleep. And it's really hard when they're babies,
so
and
hard.
all you want to do is smell them.
I know.
And bite their
And
bums.
bite them, yes.
Yes.
And bite them.
Oh, yes.
I know.
Yeah, there's
I
all
live for
kinds
that.
of child abuse, but our children walk around with bite marks.
Exactly.
But, you know, you do that. So when I got pregnant the second time, and you always have to ask permission to get pregnant.
Oh,
Did you
from the-
sign a
yeah.
contract that says you will not change your appearance, and pregnancy is
Yeah.
considered part of the appearance? Can't cut your hair, can't get pregnant. So I would go and ask permission to have children, and they told me what month I could have my child.
Are you kidding?
And I was very fortunate because I acquiesced. I always had my child when I knew.
Well, you're very lucky, too.
I'm lucky.
because
That's
my-
what I'm saying.
you know.
I mean, there's some, unfortunately, I had my co-star, one of my co-stars who played my mother, Ann Sword, had been trying to have a baby for 5 years and could not. We had babies at the same time.
Oh, my, and she
Now,
played
is
your
this-
mother.
And she played my mother.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
is this Courtney or is this?
This was Fipsy.
Fipsy, okay.
Yeah, Fipsy. Well, she was only 6 years older than me in
I know,
real life. It's like me with Rachel. I mean, hello, what are we talking
I know, of course.
I mean, this beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful woman calling me mother.
I know. How do you feel about that?
Well, now my daughter, who's 16 and is 5'10", thank you very much.
Wow.
Blonde, gorgeous woman calling me mother.
Okay, I think I know how you feel about it.
Your daughter Courtney's born. The nurse recognized you as she's giving delivery. Is that?
Oh, I walk in. I don't know whether you had this. I'm sure you did. Because, you got a double whammy with you and Harry walking into a delivery room. I have my human buoy. My husband's 6'7", so they all know she's going to be around him somewhere at the bottom.
Oh, my.
And I walked in, and my water had been breaking, and I'm in the throes of labor. It's every 3 minutes from the get-go. And the doctor goes, I'll see you there at 7. You go on ahead. And I'm in there, and we've gotten into the door, and I'm like, is another one coming on?
Oh, it's horrible.
And you hate everybody.
It's horrible.
I mean, you hate
It is
everybody.
horrible.
Did you
Everyone
were
had
you
children?
going natural? Childbirth?
As natural as every